Hey Saj, Nate Rio here.
Yo, Nate, how's it going, man?
Good. Hey Saj, yeah, I wanted to quick get you on the phone today.
Yeah.
For a couple reasons, you've been having a crazy awesome month with sales with Mob. So wanted to yeah, get a little
Yeah.
bit of a story about that. Now, for those of you,
How is my month? I haven't even checked my figures, dude. So I mean, what figures have you seen?
oh, you haven't? Okay, well,
Not
I've
well, not
seen.
recently. Because like I told man, I haven't been promoting Mob at all recently, dude. So I have no idea what's going on.
Well, that's
Yeah.
good because I'm going to tell you this number here, and then I want we have you on for Mob Inspiration, so I want everybody to hear kind of your
Yeah.
strategy, and then tie it into some training that you just did. So, just
Yeah.
recently,
Cool, man.
you've had going, and it's now about the 22nd of the month, going back till somewhere around the 4th. We've seen
Yeah.
not only we've started out with 4 MLRs that came in, we've also had
Okay.
4 titaniums that came in and 2 platinums that came in. So that puts you
Oh,
at
wow.
a
Really? Well, that's not in my account, dude. So I haven't even checked. I haven't.
that's
Okay.
a
Cool. Good.
grand total of
Nice.
$29,200 in affiliate commissions. So that's
Nice, man.
not a bad month at all.
Yeah. 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 For not doing any work, that's great. So yeah.
So yeah, so maybe you can explain, maybe there's somebody out there listening that's not familiar with what MOB is and what affiliate marketing is, and so yeah, how does that
Yeah.
happen? One, you say you haven't really done much work, and you have these high ticket sales coming in. So can you tell
Yeah.
us a little bit
I thought
about that?
it's the so you're recording now, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So basically, it's just getting like good leads into your funnel. I think that's basically the number one strategy for conversions, really. I basically, like I said, like Mob is not my main business. I haven't really focused on it much the last few months because I've got other businesses. But
Mhm.
because I've got leads in the system who basically, are getting good email follow-up sequences. They've come in via a good front end funnel where I basically brand myself and. I talk about, Mob is a great business opportunity. So the pre-sale in terms of how you bring somebody in and promote the product is very important because I'm not just promoting the generic mold funnels. I'm bringing people in via my own customized funnel that's branded to me, and I'm building up a story and a good pre-sale. So, when people go through that sequence and they come into the business, eventually, I guess the people who are gonna buy, they end up getting the money from wherever, and they end up purchasing. So, I talked about that in my webinar that I did with you guys yesterday a little bit, Nate. So you probably heard me speak about that, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And kind of speaking with that,
Yeah.
what I like, and I think what a lot of people appreciate with your training is you talk the talk and you walk the walk. You know what I mean? So you just gave
Yeah.
this really good training for a lot of beginners, saying this is what you do, this is how you brand yourself. You get those targeted leads into your funnel, and then what happens is our system kicks in, and without you even knowing, it's working for you, kind of closing those sales in the back end. So you may have
Yeah.
you spend the money on the traffic on the front end, you get the initial sale, and you make $44 in commission. But then what happens is for the next two weeks up to years later, you can be getting sales of up to 29,000 like you did. So yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
the power of what's going on.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm always like that's a great thing about the Mo business model, for any new affiliates that are listening to the call. I mean, your focus is really just to get the leads into the system, whether that's MTTB leads, if you're driving that funnel, or the IMF registrations, if you're promoting the live events. I
Hmm.
always recommend people to do both. We should promote the MTTB and the IMFs because
Yeah.
that way you're really having a maximum chance of earning some good money. So if you just focus on getting leads into the system and what I found is, personally, me, I don't know other people, but for me personally, I've always done this with anything that I promote. I always have like a good a pre-sale, something that brings somebody in and builds up a bit of a story and about whatever you're promoting, and then you put them into the funnel, and that way somebody already kind of knows when they're coming in, they know about the potential success they can have, the success other people are having, etc., and they've got that in their mind already before they start really being marketed to. And I think that's really important for conversions and seeing big numbers.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a part that when people are getting started, they don't really understand that, but it's very apparent. One of the
Yeah.
things you mentioned in your training was when you have your Facebook account, you get online and you start signing up for other other people's lists, and you start liking their pages, because then what happens is you start becoming one of those people that they're targeting with their ads, and then you literally just go through that process and click through their funnels to kind of see where things are going and developing, and then you're gonna, not reinvent the wheel and kind of copy what's going on. So I thought that was really powerful, that a lot of people can take, some of that
That's
value back. Yep.
because when somebody's new, they always try to, they get stuck with, where to start, how to start, etc. So, I always recommend my students anyway that, if you're starting out, don't try to reinvent the wheel. Go and see what the top leaders are doing, and don't copy them, but be inspired by what they're doing and get some
Yeah.
idea about the frameworks that people are using that already work in the industry, and then use that to create, use that as a foundation, as some inspiration to go and create your own campaigns, because, a lot of the top leaders, not just in mobile, but in the internet marketing or business opportunity, home business industry as a whole, network marketing, some of these guys, including me, we spend a lot of money testing things out and finding out what works. So, you have to do that market research to see what's working in the market, and then use that to basically inspire you to create your own campaigns. And, that way, right from the beginning, you're not trying to guess much, you're using what works and using that as riding that wave, basically.
Absolutely. Well, good stuff, man. Well, I know you're busy,
Cool,
and
man.
I don't know how much sleep you got doing the training with us till about 5 in
Yeah,
the
not
morning.
much.
So, and you got
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
your young one there too. So awesome. Well, appreciate it, and keep up the good work. We look forward to not only some more trainings coming from you, but many more sales. So $29,000 month so far. Not a bad month. All
Yeah,
right.
that's a good start, man. Nice one. Thanks for that,
All right.
Nate. Thanks for
Thanks,
letting me
Saj.
know.
All right. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, cheers,
All right.
buddy. Bye.
Cheers. Bye. All right, so there was Diamond member Saj P. Now Saj, as a lot of you know, has just started with Mob only a few short months ago, and as I mentioned on the call there with him, he is not only a good teacher and a trainer. We just got done doing a webinar with Saj, but he actually talks the talk and walks the walk, as I like to say. So he's not out there only teaching how to make money in this business, but he's actually doing it, and it's pretty much set up on autopilot. As he mentioned, doesn't even know that he's getting these sales coming in. He gets leads into the funnel, and then the mobile phone sales team closes them for him. So yeah, having a pretty good month, $29,000 in affiliate commissions without even really doing any extra effort. So great job, Saj. Again, it's Nate with Mob, and hopefully I'll be talking to you in the future again for Mob Inspiration. Take care.